Dream.
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 Dream. Dream. Dream. Dream.
Hey guys, welcome to the School of Rockstars. Today we are going to think like the Nobel Peace Prize winner for 2000 for the year.
We are born and we have freedom to dream. Why do you dream small things? Dream big. Dream biggest. If you are allowed to dream, why you simply wanted to become a local congressman? Dream to become the president of United States, president of any country. Dream to become the UN Secretary General. Dream to become the change maker. Dream to become the biggest. So dream big. And those who dream for themselves and don't dream for the betterment of humanity, they do not create the positive mark, change in the history. Those who can dream for others, dream for the whole humanity, they make the history of a better future. Discover the power inside you. Why you are born? You are born with an immense power. If you can dream, if you can discover, then why are you sitting idle? You do, you act. History is always created by those who dare to jump inside the ring. Never by those who sit on the fences and clap and criticize others. And that's why I have launched this campaign called 100 million for 100 million. 100 million young people are victims of slavery, trafficking, violence, whatnot. On the other hand, as you rightly said, Jay, that hundreds of millions of youth are filled with energy and enthusiasm and idealism, some sort of drive to do something good for humanity, but they don't see purpose, they don't see any platform. So I have created it. 100 million young people can join to become the champions and change makers for the cause of 100 million left out sisters and brothers. We have to make the world free, safe and educated for every young man. The youth should take the driving seat and change the world for the betterment. This way we can globalize compassion. This way we can create a new culture of global citizenship. A new culture where we can love and respect and care for each other. When I was bringing those children back, I could feel something different in my life. That was the moment of truth for me, when these children were jumping on the streets, when the mothers were hugging and kissing them again and again and crying out of joy and tears were rolling down on their cheeks. I could feel that, oh, God is smiling to me.
I said to myself, okay, Arnold, here's the goal, and whatever it takes to get there, I will do. So I was doing my daily work, cleaning the guns and going to the shooting range,
marching 20 miles a day and crawling around up hills with weapons,
running at 5 in the morning with heavy combat boots and all of this stuff.
and when everyone just almost drops dead at night and is totally exhausted.
I worked out 3 hours and got up early in the morning again to do my sit-ups and my push-ups and my chin-ups.
There was a clear conflict, a dilemma, because the lifting was not a traditional sport for them. They didn't like the idea. They didn't even have the equipment. I had to go and figure out every way possible to do dips between chairs or put a bar across 2 chairs and do upside down rowing.
Everyone would say this is the wrong direction that I'm going, or I'm in a dream world, that I'm useless. But whatever it was, I said, I'm going to break through that. No matter what it takes, I needed to reach that goal, that vision.
He's educating his whole life. He is serving for the children, for the education, to get out from the slavery. So let's help him to get those funds. And he, recently I saw a interview with Jay Shetty, and it's awesome. In that, he says, if you are born, if you have that freedom to dream, why are you dreaming smaller? Why are you dreaming smaller things in your life? Don't settle small. If you want, so many people think after schooling we go to college, and after that we just need a secure job, house, and the money we want, and we die. We just think a limited life. We just want a limited and secured life. But if you think for yourself and if you don't think for the humanity, for the purpose of humanity, then you won't make a positive mark on the society. If you want to make a positive mark, if you want to create an impact, then you need to think of the humanity and you need to work for the humanity. Then it will get back to you. The fruits, by helping that, by doing that thing, you'll get the fruits, you'll get the happiness, you'll get the satisfaction, because you are creating a real impact. You need to dream big, you need to dream biggest. You need to dream to become the change maker. You need to dream to become the biggest. Don't settle small. Don't ever settle small. In my case, for instance, I can tell, like after my undergraduation, my parents, my family members asked me to get married, but I said no, because I have so many ideas, so many, I want to become an entrepreneur since my childhood. That's my goal, that's my aim, that's my everything. I want to become an entrepreneur. So when they asked me to get married, I said no. Then I went to masters there in India, but I didn't like it. Then I dropped out from college after 6 months. Then one day, my father asked me, are you interested to go to US? Then from that day, I took that as my dream, to dream bigger, because I had that fear of talking to someone, the stranger. If I stay in India, I'm feeling like I'm secure and I'm not opening myself. So I want to take that challenge to come to US and I want to learn myself. I want to become myself. I want to unlock myself. So that's why I chose that challenge of becoming me, of coming to US. I chose that and I'm doing what I really love to do. I manifested, I visualized it every single day. That's what's happening in my life. I dream bigger. During my job search, I'm very depressed. Sad, depressed, and I felt very low. During that time, I on YouTube, I got to watch one of the Evan Carmichael videos, and from that day onwards, I stick on to his channel. Every day I used to listen to his videos, and one day I thought, I want to talk to this guy. I want to meet this guy. Then I followed him on Instagram, and he is 6,000 followers. Now he is around 70,000 followers, and I visualized it every single day that I'm talking to Evan Carmichael, interviewing him, meeting him. And I followed him on Instagram, and what I did, he does every single day live sessions. So I requested him and I got on live. I did 2 or 3 times live with him. It's a proud moment for me. You need to dream big. Don't settle small. You have that capacity. You are worth it to do it. You need to take action. You need to do it. Just dreaming is not it's not okay, but you need to take action. Take action towards it. Dream big. Dream the biggest. Dream to become the change maker. And many of our people think, well, we want to make a change, we want to make a shift in the society or in the community around us. But people think either of the way, I don't have money right now, I can postpone it to make, like, I don't have money to make the change in the world, and I don't have a people around me that who understands my ideas and thoughts, and I don't have time, I'm too busy. Many of us think the same way, and we don't even create a positive mark around us or around in our community. If you're just thinking for yourself, you won't make a positive mark. Think for the humanity. You will create an impact. Your story will help so many people. Tell your story. Create an impact. Dream big. Dream bigger. Dream to become the change maker. Dream to become the biggest. Don't be a victim of your life. Be a rock star. Thank you. Thank you guys. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.
I think that, as you know, right now the computer industry is in the tank. Personal computers, big computers, everything. And it's difficult. It's a difficult time. But I'm sure that Henry Ford had a few bad quarters back in the 1920s. And the automobile had a sort of historical imperative. It had, the minute it was invented, a sequence of events had to happen. The same is true with the personal computer. There is a tremendous momentum behind this. And I think that this year may be a delay. This year we may look back and say, well, 1985 was a slow year. But there is such momentum behind this that it will happen. It will permeate and change forever our educational processes. And my hope, again, is that not too many generations of students will pass through before this happens. It will happen within 20 years. It probably will happen within 10 years. But it could happen within 5 years. I am going back to the United States this weekend, and then about 2 weeks from today I'll be in the Soviet Union for the first time in Moscow. Because one of my dreams has been to sell Macintoshes in the Soviet Union. And one of the highest agendas on my priority is to get them starting to think about exactly the same thing. So maybe 6 months or a year and a half from now, we can have some Soviet schools here at our Europe Consortium meeting.